Guy Verhofstadt je plenarno zasedanje otvoril s poklonom preminulemu predsedniku Evropskega parlamenta Davidu Sassoliju.
President Sassoli was a firm believer in the need for this conference. And he fought for a large part of his mandate to make it a reality. As we all know him, he was a politician of strong convictions, who did not hide behind the comfort of the status quo, but always sought paths for improvement, reforms to concrete actions, rather than giving empty discourses. And he saw this conference as a way to put the European project on reformed, further foundations, built through a constructive consensus in the understanding that this is the only way to respond to the challenges our society and our European Union is facing today. President Sassoli worked relentlessly to make not only this institution, the European Parliament, a house open to the European citizens, but also to ensure that the voice of citizens and the voice of civil society is heard within our conference on the future of Europe. He believed that the necessary impulse for change that politicians and other relevant actors so often speak about can only come forcefully from citizens in order to remind us all what our job is, and that is to provide solutions to the concerns of the citizens, the concerns of the people.
Nekdanji predsednik Evropskega parlamenta David Sassoli je zaradi težav v delovanju imunskega sistema umrl 11. januarja letos. V nagovoru pa se mu je poklonila tudi podpredsednica Evropske komisije.
As a former MEP myself, I worked together with David Sassoli for several years. It was a privilege to collaborate with such a hard-working and intelligent colleague. We always found common ground for our work. The fact that we came from different political families was a source of richness for us. David Sassoli was a true European who kept the most vulnerable citizens in the sight. In his most recent address at the European Council, David emphasized that what Europe needs is a new project of hope, and we must show fidelity and trust in citizens. As co-chair of this conference, I not only share that view, but insist that we practice it, keeping citizens at the center of this process. I remember David as a loyal colleague, as a highly competent politician who was able to build bridges and to transcend differences. David took on the job as the President of the European Parliament with great courage. He was confronted with the challenges of the pandemic and took timely and effective decisions under very difficult and unprecedented circumstances. Through a period of great uncertainty and new ways of working, David assured that one of the central pillars of the European democracy could continue its day-to-day working. We are forever grateful for this achievement.
Evropska državljanska foruma, ki še nista predložila svojih priporočil, naj bi svoje delo zaključila februarja. Zasedanje foruma na temo Evropska unija v svetu, migracije, ki naj bi potekala od 11. do 13. februarja, pa bo gostil Evropski inštitut za javno upravo na Nizozemskem.